Alrighty, traders, good morning and welcome to the Forex Morning Kickoff and the Forex Morning Coffee Kickoff this morning. Hey, hope everyone has got their cup of coffee ready to rock and roll this morning. We're going to make some huge pips this morning because the market has done exactly what we're anticipated. Alright, so we're in good shape. Things are looking good for us. Alright, we got a nice bounce on some of the pound pairs, but also we got a lot of strength out of the New Zealand dollar, what we were expecting out of the news yesterday. So we got some strength out of the New Zealand dollar, pushing pound New Zealand dollar bearish, which we are currently bearish. We had some nice movement of the Aussies going bullish. It may be time for us to go ahead and start thinking about taking some profit off the table. All right, so without further ado, traders, let's go ahead and take a look at the markets and see exactly what's going on and how we're going to go ahead and trade it this morning. Now, I trust everyone is having a good day so far. I know for those traders in the US, it's just the start of the day for some of you, unless you've been up since the crack of dawn. But we're going to go ahead and take a look and see what's going on right here and how we can go ahead and take advantage of some trading opportunities this morning. Now, Leslie says here, if we were looking to set target trading order up, do we use target trading 2.0 as currently available, or wait, you did mention changes coming. There are changes coming. In fact, there will be an update possibly today, Leslie. But you certainly would want to go ahead and set up target trading 2.0 auto. All right, that is exactly what it is and exactly what we're trading. Now, we will get an update to the version, and it's going to be, communication will be sent out possibly today. I'm going to go ahead and check with the guys, possibly still today. All right. Now, still not receiving any notifications when you go live. FX Warrior says, did you go ahead and click on the, FX Warrior, did you go ahead and click on the bell button? Now, if you have not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and do so. But make sure that you click on the bell button as well to get the notifications. If you have done that, look, I don't know what YouTube does, man, but I just know that when you click on that notification button, when we go live, you will be notified exactly when that takes place. All right, so you have to go ahead and click on the notification button. Make sure you go ahead and do that. All right, let's go ahead and check out and see what's going on right here in the marketplace. And we can see that over the last 24 hours, we still had pretty strong Aussie dollar. We had strong New Zealand. All right, New Zealand has definitely picked up. We had strong New Zealand, strong JPY, weak Euro, weak Swiss franc, and well, that's really been good for us. Let's go ahead and take a look and see exactly what's going on here. And I'm going to go ahead and open up. Give me 1 second again right here. I need to go open up my VPS. I thought I had it open, but I've got two VPSs that are currently open. So let's go ahead and open up right here. Take a look and see what's going on. And looks like we are in the money, honey. All right, this is where we're at. All right, now we can see that if we go to the, I'm going to go to the first currency pair right here. Let's go to the first currency pair that we're going to go ahead and review. Change this to 90. Let's go to 85. 85. All right, perfect. So the first currency pair on the list right here that we can go ahead and review is the one right here. This is the Euro-Aussie. Euro-Aussie, we're in on a trade from last week. Let's go ahead and take a look and see how Euro-Aussie is doing. This is Euro-Aussie right here. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. So we actually broke through that resistance. We've come past this level of support right here. Man, price is really pushing hard, and that's because we've got strong Aussie dollar and weak Euro. All right, weak Euro, strong Aussie dollar. This is what's pushing this back down south, a lot further down south. You can see right here, check it out. Strong Aussie dollar, and we got weak Euro right here. And this is what's giving us this move that we're seeing right now, very, very weak to the downside. All right, we've broken through that level of support right here. We're going to continue to break through it. We've broken through that level of support right here. Price is just falling. Guess what? Here's the next level of support you're going to come back to, and the backside of this trend line. So we're looking for price to come all the way back down here and then go back up. Now, we're not going to be greedy. I'm certainly not going to be greedy on this. So let's go take a look and see how far away are we from our target. All right, because that's important right here. So here is our target down south right here. I think we're looking at one stage, we're looking at a 214 pip opportunity. Now we're down about 100 pips. So we're looking at about 100 pips shy of our target. Now, something we have to realize, right? Price moves in waves. And if I look at this, I see wave 1, wave 2. This looks like it could be wave 3, wave 4, and then here it could be wave 5, which means I could be expecting some pullback, all right? A pushback up north. Now, check down here below. Notice how the RSI is also in an oversold condition. What does this mean for those traders that don't understand the RSI, which is the relative strength index? The relative strength index indicates when price is in an overbought condition or oversold condition. What does that mean? All right, because you're probably saying to me, Big Dog, I have no clue what you're saying right here. Well, an overbought condition means that price has moved up to a top, right? It's hitting resistance and is now going to fall down. It means that there's a lot of buyers in the market that are starting to take their money off the table. When it's in an oversold condition, that means that there's been a lot of sellers in the market, but traders are starting to take their positions, starting to scale out of their positions, starting to take some profit, which means the price is going to start pushing back up because we're going to start seeing a balance of buyers and sellers. Right now, we may have a lot of sellers in the market, all right, and less buyers. But as the sellers start taking their money off the table, we start seeing the scale tip a little bit, which means it's going to push the market back up again. So if that's going to be the case, then we are seeing at the moment right now a possible turning point, right? Possible turning point where price is going to start working its way back up. Now, we're going to go ahead and take a look and see what are we looking at right now as to profit on this particular pair. And we'll just clear this one out right here. So on this one right here, we're looking at, let's see here. Euro-Aussie right here. All right, so we're looking at 130. Remember, we're at our first entry point. We've got 4 entries on this baby. All right, 4 entry points. So what we're really closing out in profit right here, traders, is we're closing out, and you can grab a calculator. Grab a calculator and calculate this. All right, we're looking at 21 pips, and I'm just going to calculate it in my head. 104, that's, let's call it 125. Then one looks like 85. Let's say 180. Yeah, okay, so 125, 225, 305, and this one here, 305, 405, 505, 560, 70. All right, 570. So 570 pips right now is what our net positions are based on the 4 entry points. All right, we're looking at about 570 pips captured on this trade. All right, that's not a bad deal. All right, not a bad deal considering this trade was taken over a couple of weeks. Well, actually, this is the second week we're in on those, so it's not a bad deal knowing that we're going to close out with 570 pips in this trade. So, traders, because greed does not exceed my need, I'm going to go ahead and make a decision to start closing out. I'm going to use a tool I use here. It's called the wave tool right here. I'm going to run it from the top of this channel right here. And I want to just go ahead and verify. So I'm going to look at this as my wave 1 right here. Yep, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. I'm done, right? Price could move down south. Absolutely, price could move down south. But because we're in an oversold condition right here, I'm going to anticipate that price may want to work its way back up again, which means that we can see a retracement move back up again, and this could give us another opportunity to sell further down south. It's now moving into a trendy move. And what I want to do, traders, is I want to get out of this trade, look for a new opportunity, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and close out my positions on this trade right here. And let's go ahead and move up to the charts again. And I'm going to do this currency pair. I've got a tool right here, a script that I close out my positions. So close all out trade right here. I'm going to close them all out. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see if that's worked. If no, it did not. So let's try that again. Okay. I have to check my script out again. Alright, so it's not closing. Let me go ahead and close it out manually here. 1. Oh, that's probably why. Let's try this again. Darn it. Alright, let's go ahead and clean it up. Close order. Close order. I'm slowly doing it. Close order. I wonder if it's a, this can't be a FIFO rule. No, that's not a FIFO rule. I wonder why it's hesitating with that. Oh, it says invalid price closing it. That's weird. Huh, interesting. Let me see if I can go ahead and use this tool again. See if I'm seeing an error on this. No, it didn't say anything about an error. Alright, let me just clean up the... See here when I do that again. I want to just see why it's not closing out using this tool. Alright, I've got to get a new close all tool here. Alright, okay, so there it is. I'm going to close out that one there. Invalid price. I wonder why it's doing that. That's weird. Let's see if I go ahead and close out. Close order. Let's try that again. Close order there. And finally, this one right here. Close order. Close order. You kidding me, broker? Come on, broker. Just close my orders up. Stop giving me trouble here this morning. Yeah, for some reason it's telling me invalid pricing right here, which is weird. That is really weird. I haven't experienced that in a long time. Last time I experienced this was when I was trading 2,000 lots at a time. That was back in 2008, 2009. Still hasn't closed out my order yet. Do that again. Oh, there we go. Finally. Are you kidding me? Come on. Give me my money, honey. All right. We cashed out. All right. So we're out of this trade right here. So we closed out about 570 pips. I'm going to go ahead and throw in here 570. I believe that was the number we pulled up right here. 570. I'll go ahead and check the numbers again once we go ahead and pull up the details. So 570. I'm going to add this to our document right here. And there it is there, 570 pips. Right, done. Right, we're out. Now, what I got to go ahead and do is, to the actual trade that took place, which is this one right here, I got to go ahead and change this detail right here. Let me see if it's that one right there. Is that where we actually picked up the trade initially? Oh, wow. Yes, it is. So I'm going to go ahead and state here, just like here. I'm going to go ahead and say we closed out this position. Right, we closed it out. And we closed it out on, which date is it? Today is the 5th of February. So I'm going to go ahead and say February 5th right here. And we closed out. So this is being closed out. This is last week's trade. We closed that position out. We don't have it anymore. Closed out. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next trading opportunity. So the next trading opportunity we're seeing right here is Euro-New Zealand dollar. All right, this is the one we got right here that we'll look for a penny position this week. But I believe we have actually got, let's see here, Euro-New Zealand dollar. Don't think we picked up a Euro-New Zealand dollar trade this week. Don't think so. Not yet. Let's see here. Euro New Zealand dollar? No, we have not. In fact, price has already hit the target. So, which means that we're going to change this up here. So, Euro New Zealand dollar, if you go to the chart itself, you'll see here this week that we've actually hit the target this week. And we did not get in on this trade. No, wait. No, I don't think we did. Let's see here. This was around about 2 o'clock. Let's see here. Let's get my tools back again here. So this is where price, yeah, we did not get in on here because it looks like price didn't give us an opportunity. So let's go ahead and mark this off as a hit target. So this is now a hit target right here. We had a penny position right here. We're going to go ahead and call this a no trade. And we're going to cancel our penny position right here. All right, nothing happening this week. Let's go ahead and take a look at our pound pairs. We've got Pound-Aussie, Pound-US dollar. No, sorry, Pound New Zealand, Pound-Aussie. These two trades right here are still active. Let's go take a look and see where we're at. First, you want to go ahead and see how far away we are from the target. So let's go to Pound New Zealand dollar first. And here we are. And as you can see right here, this is a target from this week that was hit. Price is working its way back down. We've still got a long ways to go before we hit this target. That's 260 pips away still. We did get a bit of strong New Zealand dollar, but not enough to push through those lows. All right, let's take a look at the larger time frame. And the larger time frame, we kicked off the backside over there. We closed out with a nice bearish candle. We had a retest of that candle. You see there is the downward trend line. We see the upward channel as well. Came off the top there. We're looking for price to move down to the bottom of the channel right here, which could take us another maybe 170, maybe 180 pips down before going ahead and moving back up. All right. Let's take a look right here. All right, so what I'm going to do here, let's go ahead and take a look at our current position. So pound and New Zealand dollar right here. We are currently at 3 positions in. We're in at the, you can see right here, we are at our second entry point. We're in the money on our second. We are net positive 246, but that's not what our net positive is. Our net positive is our 3 entry points right here, so we can go ahead and do this. I'm going to measure from that there. So we got what? Let's count this again. 113. So 113. Then we've got 250. So we go 13. So that's 70. 370. 781. Or 80. Sorry, 80. 88, call it. So 788 pip net. This is quite a good. Number right here. 788 pips right here is what we're looking at. Now, traders, don't let greed exceed your need, right? We do see price starting to fall down south. We do see a bit of support coming off the low time frame. Here it is right here. We see price in a bit of consolidation right here. This is the support level right here. We've got to break through that level. If we hold here, if we see any sort of indecision candle here, we may need to get the heck out of Dodge. If we do break through that, the lows right here, then we could see price holding off. This is the current trend right now. This will be the adjusted trend right there, or at least the channel line. And we could see price working its way back down to at least the bottom of this channel right here. So here is the channel line. Again, we need to break through that support. If we break through the support low right here, which looks like it's moving very close to that, we don't see the RSI in an oversold condition yet. So we've got a bit of room for the market still to move back down south. And traders, if we can capture, let's say, another 185 pips on this, not a bad deal. All right. Now, what could affect the pound New Zealand dollar this week? We do see that pound is weak. All right. We do see that pound is weak. We see that New Zealand dollar is strong, at least for the last 24 hours. This could push a little further. We could actually, in fact, break through that support. Let's take a look. We'll leave this on the table. We'll check it out in a few and see if it's still holding. But we may need to keep an eye on this one today. If we do break below that, then we could head up to about 80% of our target, which is exactly what we want. So let's leave that on the table. We could pick up over 1,000 pips just on this trade alone. All right. We could pick up over 1,000 pips on this trade alone. All right. Now, trader says here, how do you get your parallel lines? All I did is I went ahead and drew in the top of the line right here, and I copied and pasted the line down south. All right. I did the copy and paste. You cannot do it by doing this. You cannot do it by right clicking on your chart. What you got to do is just Control C and then Control V. All right. Control C, Control V. All right, now let's go ahead and move on. So I'm leaving the pound New Zealand dollar. I'm leaving that for right now. Although we've got 870 pips or so on that. Let's go to pound Aussie and take a look at pound Aussie right here. Here is pound Aussie. And if I look at pound Aussie here, I'm going to go ahead and see the same thing here, except that we've actually broken through that support level there, which is awesome. We've broken through support. We're starting to break down south. I'm going to go ahead and Control C, Control V, gives me that parallel line. I'm going to go ahead and draw my channel. And so right now I can see price moving down to this level right here, which is, by the way, right here at my target. Right? I can see it coming back to retest the back side of this channel right here, or the bottom side of the channel. So I'm going to hold on to the pound Aussie a little longer, and we are currently in the money on this one, my friends. We've got quite a bit on this. Let's see. I'm not going to hesitate to take my money on this one because we're around about 100 pips away from the target. Now we have 4 positions in. Let's do some maths here. Someone, please grab a calculator because this is getting crazy. All right, I'm telling you right now. We're up, what, 544 pips plus another 412. So let's go 54, 954, 900, 1154, 1120, sorry, 1130, 1130, 1170, they call 1180, 1280. We're 1,280 pips in the money on just this trade alone. All right, just this trade alone. I think it's a good reason to have a cup of coffee right now. All right, traders, this has been crazy. All right, good movement, good trading opportunities. We stay faithful to the system. We stay faithful to the actual strategy we're following. We did not panic when we started seeing pound dipping south. We got into some trades. We're looking pretty right now. We stayed with our rules, and it started to pay off. Now, can the market move another 100 pips down? Sure. Do you want to risk 1,280 pips for another 100 pips? Now, listen here. It's 100 pips times 4. It's another 400 pips. That's really what we're looking at. We've got 4 positions in. Remember that. All right? So a lot of traders are like, are you kidding me, big dog? 400 pips? Yeah, but don't think about the 400 pips. Think about the 1,280 pips that you got right now. That's what you got to think about right there. All right? So check it out. I'm going to leave it just a little bit longer. All right? Not too much longer. I know that the European session is closing off. We're going to get a little bit of slowdown in the European session. So let's leave it for a little bit longer, and we'll check it out in a bit. Let's go back to the chart. All right. I'm going to go to the next currency pair right here. So we're going to check out Pound New Zealand, Pound Aussie in a bit. Let's go ahead and check out these two pairs right here. We've got, let's see here. We've got Aussie-JPY. All right. Aussie-JPY. Let's go ahead and take a look at Aussie-JPY right here. Now we're buying Aussie-JPY, but check out the overbought condition right here. All right. See the overbought condition? That scares the living chops out of me, man. All right. We got the market sitting up over here at an overbought condition. All right. Now, Joe says, Gary, take the average pip times the number of positions for the total pips. Oh, Joe, yeah, but I thought it was more interesting going ahead and working out how each position is actually giving you so many pips. I like to go through each one position and see what each position is offering us. But yes, you're right. You could go ahead and take the average and times that by 4, and you'll get your number 2 as well. Now, let's go take a look right here. We've got going here. Market's moved up from the low. We've moved up about 194 pips. But let's take a look and see our position. We may start thinking about cashing out on this pair right here. All right. So we are how far away from our target? We're about 67 pips up. We've got 3 positions in. We've got 105. Let's see that. That should be about 315 pips, right? As Joe's just illustrated. Let's take a look and see right here. 315 pips. So let's take a look from price it's trading right now. We got this one offering us 50 pips. All right. This one right here, this entry right here is offering us 106. So that's 156 pips. And then this one offering us about 163. So total is about, just like Joe said, take the average pips that you've been generated right here and times about 3 if you want to do a quick calculation. All right. So that's about 305 pips right there. All right. Oh, sorry, 315 pips. So 315 pips right now on the Aussie-JPY. Not a big run on this one. All right. Not a big run. We've got 315 pips. But we've got about 60 pips left to go before we hit our target. Let's go to the larger time frame. I want to go ahead and check out the larger time frame. And it certainly has been bullish, traders. But listen, whatever goes up must come down. Hey, and one of the traders spoke about the gaps, right? We had a trader said, "Hey, big dog, what about the gaps and the gaps that you've seen in price between the opening and close of the weekend sessions?" Well, here it is right here. Here is that gap that we spoke about, and price is starting to fill up that gap right there, right? And so as price starts to fill up this gap right here, we're going to start seeing market dip down and maybe rally back up again. So we could see a dip and then a rally again. I think it may be time for us to go ahead and start thinking about cashing out on this particular pair. I'm happy with 315 pips on this trade. All right, I'm happy with it. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that we get the heck out of Dodge on this one right here. So let me go ahead and use my script right here again. And you know what? This script may not even work, but let's try. 300 and what do we got? We got 305, so we're looking at 309. Call it 310. Oh, there it works. Didn't work on that other pair, but it worked pretty good on this one for some reason. All right, so call it 310 on Aussie-JPY. Let me go ahead and mark that off. So Aussie-JPY right here, it was a 310 pips. And let's go ahead and make sure we mark this off when this was closed out. Let's see here. We closed it out. I'm going to copy this. And it was Aussie-JPY. There's the buy we picked up right here. So we ended up closing this one out right here. Closed out. And we closed it out today. There it is. And I'm just going to make double sure that was the, yep, that was the trade. Yep, that was the trade right there. So it was actually just about a week of trading on that. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. So we're done with that pair. Let's go take a look at another open position we've got here, and that's on Aussie-CAD, Aussie-Canadian. Let's take a look at Aussie-Canadian. And Aussie-Canadian showing at the moment right now. Oh, we're out. I think we closed this one out this week. I believe we hit our target. Let's take a look. There it is. All right, we're actually out of this one right here. All right, so we got in on this one right here. Let's just go ahead and do the math on this. And I'm going to pull up the numbers here. Let's go ahead and clean up house. And we got in at 88.63. So 88.63. And we closed out at 89.84. All right. So we picked up 121 pips on that trade. And the other one was 89.09 minus 89.84. So 121 plus 75 is 96. 196 pips we picked up on the Aussie-CAD. Let's go ahead and add this one in right here. So this is Aussie-CAD right here. 196 pips we picked up on that trade. And we're going to go ahead and shut this one down too. Let's see where this took place. It took place last week. And we're going to shut this one down. Close it down. There it is. Let's go to the Aussie-US dollar. Looks like we picked up a trade on the Aussie-US dollar as well. Let's see where we are with the Aussie-US dollar. Here's the Aussie-US dollar right here. And we are currently in 3 positions right now. We're close to our 3rd position here. We're net up about 123 times that by 123 times that by. Now you can't times that by 3. Hold on a second here. Well, 123 times by 3 would give us 69. Let me see if this does work out the way it is supposed to. Let's see here. We got 23. That's 85. 85 less 15 is 70. So yeah, it was pretty close. All right, so it actually just still work out right. So yeah, 21 times that 3. Let's take a look and see this one. We may hold on to the Aussie-US dollar a little longer. Let's take a look and see what Aussie-US dollar is doing. All right, Aussie-US dollar right here on the daily time frame. We have broken through, but it's starting to stall a little bit. So we had a nice little turnaround right here, starting to stall. We've still got room for the upside move, but it's going to come in waves. So let's go to a lower time frame and take a look right here. We have broken through this level right here. Price is still about 85 pips away from the target. We're up about at 90 pips on that. We've got RSI in an overbought condition right here. Let's see here. We got the ADP numbers that came out this morning, right? And we got positive ADP numbers. Here with the non-farm, we got ADP non-farm payrolls that took place. We got in about 40 minutes, we got the ISM numbers coming out as well, expecting a little bit of a uptick. Not a big uptick on that. We got bank holiday in New Zealand. Let's take a look here. What else we got going at this week? And then of course we got the non-farm payroll. So I'm looking at some US data here, figuring out whether or not it's time to cash out on this one right here. 85 pips. 85 pips. Let's see here. Let me see if I can go. If I go all the way to this monthly target right here, how much do I have still left on this. Looks like we've got about 23 pips to go on this one right here. And if we look at the market cycles right here, go ahead and see here. Okay. I believe we're going to get a little bit of a dip and then another rally up here. We're probably going to get another 23 pips or 25 pips, so we can take most of it. Let's stick around on this one right here for a little bit. All right. I want to get at least past my first entry point. If you take a look at my first entry point right here, my first entry point is approximately about 16 pips away. So if I can pick up another 25 pips, it'll put me net positive on all my positions. I'm going to hold on to this one a little bit longer. All right. All right. Let you know this workspace is not available. Now let's go ahead and take a look right here. So price is looking to move up to this level right here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next trade. We're going to leave that one on the table for a little bit longer. All right, that's going to be this one right here. And let's see what else we've got going here. We have US dollar CAD. We're in on a trade on that one. Let's take a look and see how that's doing. US dollar CAD. And I'm going to go to all right, here it is here. So we're at about break even on US dollar CAD right here. We've got only one position in. It did get us in the money on some. Look here, we picked up a little bit of pips right there. We're probably up about 32 pips on that trade. And we still had quite a ways to go. About 51 pips to go. Let's go to the actual chart. Take a look at US dollar CAD. Now we are expecting US dollar CAD to weaken. We actually spoke about that this week. Here's our target right about here. So price has moved into a bit of a range. It looks like it's still bullish at the moment right now. No oversold condition on this, so we may end up seeing a bit of divergence. And for those that don't understand what divergence means, it means that if price goes up a little higher, price trades up a little higher, but we still see the oscillator pushing down south right here, that'll be an indication that price is going to move further down south. So I'm excited to see maybe a bit of divergence. I don't mind price moving up a little higher. We may even pick up a new entry point at the top here. So we may carry 2 entry points. And then with divergence here, we could see price moving down towards our target. We'll have a better profit target on this, a better profit potential on this one right here if we hold on a little longer. So I'm going to hold on a little longer on the US dollar Canadian. I don't mind if price moves up a little high and we get picked up on another trade. I really don't mind at all. So we'll continue to hold on to that. Right, so what do we got left? We've got Aussie US dollar. We said we're going to hold on to that a little bit longer. We've got Pound-Aussie. We've got Pound New Zealand. And then we've got US dollar. And that's US dollar trade against the Canadian. So let's go back to the Pound New Zealand dollar. We're still up 3 positions. We're up 700 and it's 60, 12, 80, 880 pips. So we're up 880 pips on this trade right here. 880 pips. Let's take a look at this one right here. This one we up 4 positions on this. So that is 326 times 4. And we're looking at 1,304 pips on that. So that plus the other one, which you said was about, what is the other one? Let's take a look over here. This one was, call it 880, plus 880 right here. We're looking at 2,184 pips if we close out those 2 positions right here. Alright, so we're still at that support level, alright? Pound New Zealand dollar, we're still at that support level. I'm going to go ahead and make a decision on this one today. and see what it does. Here it is right here. We can see that's the support level that I was referring to right about here. You see our price is now just testing that level there once again. Haven't quite got into an oversold condition yet, right? But it looks like it's stalling a little bit right here. Now, if you look at the larger time frame, says yes, we do have still some momentum to the downside to come back down to this trend line right here. The only thing that I want to avoid, traders, is any sort of recovery. Sorry. If I see a recovery right here, right, I want to be out of it, especially if I've got 4 positions. I don't really want to ride that wave back up again and then come back down again. Not when I'm in 880 pips on this trade. If I can capture 2,164 pips right now without going into sort of recovery, I'm pretty okay with that. All right. I don't want to go ahead and give back a little bit on this trade right here. So I'm going to hold on a little longer, but I'm going to be watching this intensely, making sure that we do break below the support right here. So I'm going to check out the 1 hour time frame. If I do see some indecision, if I don't see a breakout through this level right here and I see a bit of indecision, I'm going to go ahead and capture my profit on this Pound-NZD trade right here. And then the same thing goes with the Pound-Aussie right here. Pound-Aussie, although is expecting price to continue its work down here, I have to realize that price has gone ahead and actually taken out this low right here, right, which was significant, right, and so therefore we could see some pullback as well. So you could see some recovery going back up again and then back down south again. So if we leave this trade over a couple of days, there's a good possibility that we could see price continue to move down to its target, right? The question here, traders, that you have to answer to yourself as well is, is 2,164 pips added to what we have already closed right now? So you're looking at 3,000, call it 3,300 pips, right? 3,300 pips. Are you okay making 3,300 pips for the week? Or do you want to go ahead and wait for some more profits? All right, so that's the question you have to answer yourself right here. Traders, if we take a look at the way we are structured currently right now, based on the fact that we do still have some positions opened up, right? We still have some positions opened up. We've got the Aussie-US dollar still opened up, that we're still currently in trades, and we've got the US dollar-CAD still opened up. So even if we do close out those positions on the Pound-Aussie, Pound-NZD dollar, and we take our 2,100 pips off the table, or 2,164 pips off the table, we take it off the table, we still got a good chance of making still profit this week on both the Aussie-US dollar, which is still in the money. It's about 85 pips in the money. And then we also got the Canadian, US dollar Canadian that's sitting up as well. So we could go ahead and do that, take our profit off the table, and then wait for the new opportunities next week as we go ahead and look for new trades setting up. Trade has been an awesome week. You make a decision on the Pound-NZD dollar. You make a decision on the Pound-Aussie. How are you going to trade it? All right? I'm going to make a decision. I'm going to watch it today. And before the close of the day, I'm going to make a decision whether I'm holding over the overnight and I may be still in the market tomorrow morning, or I'm going to go ahead and close out in today's trading. I'm not going to be looking for grabbing another 10, 15 pips. I'm not really interested in that. What I'm really interested is to see if we're going to break through that support level. If we break through the support level and we stay below that, I'm okay. But if we come back up above that support level, then I'm closing out. That's my decision as to what I'm going to do on both Pound-NZD dollar and Pound-Aussie. Well, Pound-Aussie has already broken through support. If we come slightly up, that's okay. We cannot break above that support level that broke out of. So if it retests, it's fine. But I don't want to see it going back above that support level. And if we do hold on to that, there's a very good chance that we'll get to our target, which is about another 100 pips to the downside. Now, like I said to you before, traders, I'm not interested to take profit right at those targets. All right, I see these targets as a level of support and resistance, which means that as price moves to these levels, I'm not seeing it as a defined level. All right, so support and resistance is not a defined price; it's an area. All right, so it's an area of support, area of resistance. And so as price gets close to these levels, I'm going to start making decisions. And if it looks like it's going to go further down, good, let's leave it. But if it looks like it's hesitating and it's not getting to the target, then go ahead and just start capturing your profit and get the heck out of Dodge. All right, traders, well, that's it. Hope you had a fantastic morning. Hope you guys picked up big pips this morning. We're picking up close to 3,000 plus pips this morning alone from the last week's trading. If you've captured some of that, go ahead and post that in the chat. Go ahead and post that chat. I want to see exactly what you have done this week, how you've traded this week. Post it. If you haven't, just tell me. Just say, big dog, I didn't get those pips. And I'm okay with that, all right, because it's not my bank account. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not okay with that. I want you to make sure that you go ahead and follow the system religiously. Now, listen here. To trade this manually is difficult. I get it. This is why I've created automation. If you're interested in automation and you trade it just like I'm trading, go down in the description. There is the opportunity. If you have not already got the system, it's down in the description. Go ahead and sign up. Get the automation. It's going to help you. And just like you've seen the pips that we've generated this week, it's going to be awesome. All right. So with that being said, traders, hope you have a fantastic week. If you're not in the session tomorrow, then have a great weekend. But if you are in the session tomorrow, I'll see you then. This is Big Dog signing off.